to introduce speed limit device. And this device is to be sold to individuals by road safety. And if you have 2 cars, you will buy 2 devices, and it's to limit your, the speed limit device. This is not the time to bring economic hardship upon the already traumatized people of this country. In every civilized part of the world, it is the responsibility of road safety or agencies like her to mount speed limit device on roads. Then when you beat the speed, they either flash you down or go after you. When you beat the speed, they either flash you down or go after you.
Well, that's what Senator Dino Melaye from Kogi West says. He says you're trying to bring hardship on Nigerians by introducing the speed limiting device. Are you?
That's not correct. We have 204,000 kilometers of road network and a vehicle light density of about 12.5 to a population of about 180 million. It goes that not all Nigerians can own a vehicle. So that means a lot of Nigeria relies on commercial transportation. We must also commend the government now for the diversification to the rail system, which Mr. President told us that the solution to this is effective rail system. Now, if you have 12.5 million vehicles to a population of 180 million, a lot of Nigerians rely on public transportation. That means not everybody can own a vehicle. 65% of the crashes involve commercial vehicles. The remaining 35% is for private vehicles and government vehicles. I have the responsibility to protect those lives and property.
But eventually, you're going to introduce it to private vehicles. Let
me finish. No, we have into this scheme is not about to. Mm-hmm. It's something that has commenced. There was public hearing last year. The House of Representatives sat over a public hearing. They asked us to suspend this. This was suspended before the commencement. And there was public hearing. The report was presented to the main house, and it was adopted. And they lifted the ban that the court can commence this. Mr. President approved this in October 2015. Then the court said FRSA has jurisdiction, is within its mandate, can do this. The first thing in the act that sets up the court is preventing and minimizing road traffic crashes. The modalities is left for the court. We are not proposing. This is a scheme that commenced on the 1st of February with all the stakeholders involved. I won't take words with him. The issue is that the scheme is on course and is for commercial vehicles. We are talking about, we need to save lives, those lives that are being wasted in the bracket of 18 to 45 years. It is my responsibility to ensure the mandate given to me by the government is go and reduce those crashes, save lives.
So you say that, you have that responsibility and you have, mandated the commercial vehicle owners to buy those speed limiting devices in their vehicles, and they're already doing that. Yeah. But eventually it's going to get to the private people.
The private is secondary. My goal is this. 65% of the crashes for now involves commercial vehicles. I have a target, the UN Decade of Action for Road Safety. I need to reduce those fatalities by 50%, not crashes. Those lives, you mentioned it at the beginning, 77, those figures are lives. I have a mandate.
The question is, who should bear the cost of that? Because that's what he seems to be worried about.
We should not, I've repeated this times and over again. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between speed camera and speed limiting device. One is to monitor the speed, one is to restrain. I'm not on the road at 12 midnight. Commercial vehicles on the road at night. If the speed is restrained, any time of the day they are driving, they are controlled. And we started seeing the effect. This enforcement started 1st of February. Between 1st of February and now, you can see the reduction in the crashes involving tankers. You can see the reduction in crashes. We can see there's a reduction now compared. The figures are there. Mm-hmm. We should not mix it up. Speed cameras is to monitor the speed. It is not my responsibility to install cameras. It's an infrastructure. The day I put speed cameras in my own budget, I'm encroaching on the Federal Ministry of Works' responsibility.
Don't you think you should be pushing for that?
I've pushed for this. You know the prevailing economic situation, but...
Which is the same thing. Which is the same thing that Senator Melaye is talking about.
No, let me
in
finish.
Terms of, Nigerians
we
bearing
need
the
to
cost.
Monitor is different from restraint. When you install this, the speed of the commercial vehicles are restrained. So that means the maximum speed for a bus is 90. No matter how you accelerate, you have cut down the speed. Lives are being saved. I don't want to be carrying dead bodies on the road. And you see, it's the same practice in developed countries. We should not lose track of this. Now, the vehicles that are being locally assembled now, the NED, Nigerian Automotive Design and Development, have compelled them to install this. This is the phased approach.
Dr. Yemi, I'm afraid we have to take a moment right now. The commercial has said that they're not on the roads at night. We will take a moment and find out when we come back why they're not. So join us again.